Hi friends, Dr. Nancy Trimbley here, putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands. Today we're talking about the knowledge part. These are books written by Dr. Gilbert Welch, who is a medical doctor, has worked for the VA for about 30 years. He's also an epidemiologist, which means he studies disease, not how to cure disease or things like that, but how disease occurs in what populations, what areas of the country or the world, what gender, is there other comorbidities, which means what other disease processes do they have. One of the things that I've observed over the last 10 to 15 years is how abnormal values on medical testing, for instance, blood pressure or high cholesterol, how over the years those numbers get changed and they get closer and closer to normal. So what used to be a normal value for something 10 years ago now is cause for you to be put on medication. I'm not sure about that. The other thing is, about 10 years ago in 2008, the federal government and the medical establishment started talking about prevention. They called it prevention. And it wasn't really prevention they were talking about early detection. Early detection is finding a disease at its early stages. Prevention is doing things in your life that allow you to fight disease before you know you even have it. For instance, a mammography does not prevent breast cancer, right? But what do I know? I'm just a kooky chiropractor. And but this Dr. Welch, and I've always got it in for big pharma. And I always think that too much medical intervention, too much drugs are not good. So Dr. Welch really brings all these things into clear focus though. He uses research and statistics to show that yes, early detection, it's maybe not such a good idea. That too much medicine, maybe not such a good idea. He said a couple of times in his books he's made some enemies in the medical profession, but I consider him a comrade. I think he and I think alike, but he's got so much more behind him as far as his credentials. And like I said, what do I know? I'm just a kooky chiropractor. So bye for now, putting the power and knowledge of your health back in your hands.